I just wanted to go over, we're going to be traveling overseas for about 3 weeks, and I wanted to just go over some tips that I have for traveling. So the biggest difference that I think you need to really make sure, I know people will say like 4 pants, 3 shirts, or whatever it is, but I think it really depends on where you're going and what kind of trip you're taking. So I know for us, the first week we're going to be more beachside and kind of relaxing. So I'll definitely be more swimsuits and more casual for our day tours. And then we're going to be heading up more north for my food travels, which we'll be doing down south too, but more up north. So I know I'll definitely need more day wear, but we do have 2 nights of very special places for dinner, which you'll hear about. But so I know I definitely need a couple of really dressy outfits. I think when I travel, for sure, when it comes to my clothing, I like things that likes to be intermixed. And then I can actually don't have to always change for the evening. It's just a matter of maybe a few accessories or a scarf or my jackets to just kind of take me from day to evening. So we will go over some of my clothing that I'm taking, just some ideas to give you when you're, how to intermix a few things. But other than that, I'm going to talk about more how I travel on the plane. I used to travel a lot more with a heavier leather bag, and it just got, especially the longer trips, we have a 10-hour flight, just got a little bit too much for me. So I just got this, and this just happens to be, this is a Dowsey bag. It is so light. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's called a Weekender. And it definitely is big enough. So I don't then take on my carry-on. This is my purse, this is my carry-on. But the little trick I do is I'm gonna be packing my carry-on into one of my suitcases, because I know we're gonna be shopping, and bringing back things. So that way when I come back from my trip, I'll have my carry-on and this bag. But I just found the lighter I am traveling, it just makes things easier, but I get very organized in this bag, so I will show you. So this is the bag I'm gonna be taking. The great thing too, like for this, if we do take like a night trip or just a day trip that I need to put a lot of things in, I can easily take this as my purse instead, or if we're going to the beach, I can absolutely throw things in here. So this is definitely more multifunctional than just like a carry-on bag would be. So this to me has been fabulous. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to talk about what I take actually on the plane first. So obviously I know they give you blankets, but I absolutely take on my shawl. So as you can see, even this outfit that I have on, if I wanted to, I could absolutely throw this on and belt this for even dressier, and then change my shoes into something, you know, a dressier shoe, or I have my flats on right now, but I love wearing this, but it's also kind of like a blanket. Even though they give you the blankets, I get really cold, so even if I'm in the airport or anything like that. So this is actually the outfit I do travel in, and love. What I do is, this is a tank. This happens to be by Soma, and these are jogger pants, real comfortable, and there's elastic waistband. I love these because you can kind of, again, dress them up or down. But I did want to show you, I think I have it in my, I'll have to get it for you. The bra I wear is from Soma, and it's the bralette. The back, there are no clips in the back. You can actually wear this to bed. And especially because we are taking such a lengthy trip, I want to make sure I'm really comfortable, and I don't like my back bras to be sticking into the back of the seats, so I always wear this, and it's just super comfortable. There's no underwires. I stay very comfortable. So the jewelry, I just kind of take a little bit. What's great with this necklace though, is I can take off some of the pieces, so it could be single or double or triple, depending on what I'm doing. So my bra for sure. I love my Soma tank. It gets very comfortable. This is really cute too if I'm going into shorts or anything like that. So that's kind of what I dress going on the plane. In my bag, I do take my makeup. One, it's more because of the length of my trip, that there will be a time period where it will be bed going, you know, that I need to wash my face and everything like that, and I will be reapplying. So I do take my makeup actually with me in my carry-on. Some of the bigger items I don't worry about, but I do like having my makeup with me, so I touch up there. I do throw in a few carry samples in there, so like my cleansers and everything like that, I don't worry about taking in my carry-on, but I make sure I have it so I can wash my face and kind of get ready my night creams and things like that. I did want to share a couple things that I really do love having with me that Skin, which is my favorite skincare company, they have something called Pep 40 and it's their sleeping veil. I'm absolutely in love with this product. It is a great night cream, but the smell is lavender and you put that on and your skin cools down. You feel very refreshed. I think sometimes when you travel, you get a little bit more irritants, so I love having that. And it's very aromatherapy for me too, especially on a plane. And it acts as a night cream if I don't have my heavier ones for the evening. So I always take that with me. The other thing that I won't be without, actually, because I think it's my eyes that bother me the most when I travel. So I definitely have my Lumify. Definitely helps brighten, and if I have any irritants, it is the one product I absolutely won't forget when I'm traveling and your sleep habits are off. Your eyes probably look the worst and feel the worst, so I absolutely make sure I have my Lumify. And then back to Skin, there is, what's this called? It's their eye cooling balm. It's a depuffing. I actually use this every morning in a normal routine, so I make sure this is in my bag. I forgot it my last trip and I was so upset. But you actually just put it on and it rubs and it just cools your eyes down, depuffs them. Fabulous, I love that. So as you can tell, I kind of worry about more of my eyes in traveling. So those are my must-haves. And then I have Clarins, which is a fabulous, I actually just started using this. It has an SPF in it, and it's a moisturizer, very light moisturizer, but it's tinted. So I don't usually go into full-blown like foundation and all those kind of things when I'm traveling, on the plane especially, or I know my first stop's gonna be more on the beach. So I do like just having a tinted moisturizer. And then in my makeup bag, which will actually go into my suitcase for traveling, is more my detailed makeup. So I have more of my heavier foundations, all my sample sizes of all my skincare is in here. I have sunscreen, deodorant, and toothbrushes, all that kind of stuff's in here. The other thing I wanted to share that I do take on in my carry-on is, you can get these I just take on a toothbrush and a little toothpaste because I definitely like to brush my teeth while I'm on there, but I don't worry about it being in my bag that I will be taking into my major suitcase. So those are kind of the main things that I do. I do have, these bags are always great because sometimes they do want you to have the clear plastic bag, so I always just take a couple of those in case there's something that they're questioning with me. And I do have an eye mask, and the other thing I absolutely have to travel with are my socks. My feet get really cold more times than not, so I always have a pair of socks that I put on as soon as I get onto the plane, and that definitely helps me, so I'm never without my socks on a plane. And I did, because I will be filming some things while we're going, I have this great selfie stick, and it's on a tripod. Thank You Style by Josepha. She found this and I'm actually traveling with it. It's super light and I love it. So I'm definitely taking that with me. The other thing I do when we travel is, these are those clear plastic. I know everything's in our phone and I know we can go to that, but a lot of times we are without Wi-Fi or we might be traveling or, it's sketchy where we're going because it's kind of remote. I print everything out, down to our flight, down to confirmation numbers of our hotels, special evenings that we might have booked, and it's always at our fingertips. So I just put a clip on all these. I know John likes to look through these quite a bit and we always double check our time. So it's something I keep in my bag because I won't lose sight of this at all. And it doesn't weigh much, but it absolutely helps us with traveling, just kind of knowing like maybe what our next flight's gonna be or things like that. So I love having this. I do take quite a few in here, but I do take protein bars and things like that. Especially when traveling overseas, your hours are a little different maybe from what you're used to doing. And we don't eat real heavily. So to kind of get me adjusted to the new time period that I'm going, there might be times I just need a little something in my stomach. So I definitely have protein bars and things like that. And even if we're in the hotel and we just need something, we'll grab something like that. So I always make sure that's in my bag too, just to have for the flight coming. Obviously, I take quite a few masks right now with everything going on. So I have those, but I wanted to show you this one. This is fabulous, I love this. This is by Blue Salt, but what this is actually a mask, but I can actually also wear it as a scarf. And then especially if we're moving, like some places want masks, some places don't, I can kind of adjust it and use it as a mask. It's beautiful to roll up, real chic, to kind of do something like that in my outfits. So I love this piece. It's just a really cute kind of, you know, can be used multi-uses. So I definitely like taking that, but I have my regular mask that we need, you know, for the plane and things like that. So sometimes regulations are a little different. They don't always want it with the scarves, but I love having that. And like, again, if we're touring and we're outside and we don't need it, I can be really cute with it as a scarf and then pull it up if we walk into a restaurant or walk into a little store and then pull it back down and be a little bit easier for me. The other thing that this, it's about this size. The reason why I like it this size is because your tickets are about this length. So this is my absolute worry, or not worry, you know what I mean? Everything in here is all in one place of all our documents. Our passports, our driver's license, our COVID testing, our tickets, our money, everything is placed into one area. I don't like to disperse that or have a wallet and something else. So when I travel, I just know this is my one guy. And then if we get into where I have a safe, then I know all this can go right into the safe and it's all kept organized and together. Tickets, anything that we need with our traveling that are any documents, absolutely goes in here. It's convenient, goes in my bag, doesn't leave my side. So it's all in here. So I wanted to share that little tip. I'm gonna throw this out, and I've never done this before, but I'm doing it now. White House had these really cute little, they become necklaces, or you can wear them for your glasses or your mask. Because again, where we're going and we're traveling so much, what's nice with this is if I don't need it, I can kind of just keep it around my neck and I'm not digging in my purse for it, and I can just pull it up if I need it. 10-hour plane ride, you know, if we're eating, then it can come down, if it has to go back up. So this to me is gonna be really easy. So I will do that for sure. And the nice thing is it double up as a necklace if I don't need to use it. And then I also did, because I need my glasses all the time, I did one for my glasses. I can't tell you how many times I'm in a plane and I'm bending over looking for my glasses, or they fall, or they're under the seat. And because I kind of go back and forth between watching movies, reading, doing my documents, or anything like that, this is just great. I can pull up and down as I need. So maybe a little old lady-ish, but at this point when I'm on 10 hours, I know these are the two main things I need, and I'm gonna keep them here. And I love that it turns into a necklace. So I will be trying that this year because we haven't been able to travel for a while. So that'll go in my bag. So very excited about that. So those are basically the main things that will go into my weekender that I showed you. My phone, sunglasses. So even though it's a bigger bag, I make sure that my items that are going in there are still organized. So I know my makeup's all in here. I know my sunglasses will be, you know, always bright. I love the brighter colors when I have a dark bag too. That's just another little tip. When I take black bags, I always make sure my accessories are brighter so I can see them. So I have my sunglasses, my glasses. These will go into a bag so I can grab those easily. And of course my documents are definitely heavy enough and in this so that I can see it. And then other than that, our flight all our flight information, all those things will be in there too. And I think, oh, and my shawl. And oh, I will be I take 2 pairs of shoes. So I usually will take a flat like this that I'm walking. I also will take usually my tennis shoe, depending on how cold I am, how much walking we're doing. So these 2 shoes will go into my weekender bag on my flight. And other than that, we're kind of done with that part. Oh, I'm sorry. My jewelry goes in, because I've got it here next. This case, I can't roll it up right now because I'm not done, but this rolls up into a little roll. I always take my jewelry with me. It never goes into check-in at any time. I don't travel as much with my better jewelry, but my jewelry is still not cheap, but it's something that I always like to have with me, and it rolls up into a really cute little case. I don't take a lot of jewelry. I take smart jewelry. I take jewelry that I can be versatile with, intermix, and not worry too much. I tend to like to wear a lot of bracelets, and I definitely have certain necklaces that I like. I forego that when I go to, and I'll show you too when I get to my dress, but I understand that I don't take all my jewelry that I tend to like to wear, but I just make sure what I do take is smart and I can layer it. White House, again, this is their new piece actually that they've got out. I am taking this, I love it. It's silver and golds intermixed. The nice thing is each one of these comes off for a separate necklace. So if we're just running around, I might throw this on. We're going out, I just totally dressed up my outfit. You can even see with this outfit how cute that looks. So I can kind of take that from morning, get my coffee, to going out to dinner in the evening, and it will dress up any of the outfits I have, even like this. It's fabulous. So I'm definitely taking that. And I'm taking, they actually have another one too. This is done more in silvers with my pearls. And the reason why I'm definitely taking this one is because I'm taking these shoes. So these will intermix with a lot of the outfits I have. And again, I just like having I love pearls anyways, but this will be a great mixture too for me to kind of spruce up my outfits. So I have these for sure. And my bracelets and my earrings all go in here. So I'll be rolling that all up and that will go into my carry-on. I know when a lot of people, and I love these. These are the cases and they roll them and put their each. I do it more to be organized. I like certain items in there. So as we're moving through hotels, I like to know I keep certain things in certain areas. My main clothes though will just be normally packed in my suitcase. I don't worry about those as much as I do my smaller, items. With that said, what I mean is, like in here, I have all my bras and underwear and my sleepwear is all in here. So I definitely make sure that that carries on in here. And again, I do want to show, because I can actually show it in here. I think too, especially when you're on planes or you're traveling through, this is their bralette that they have. And I love that the back is like that. So I'm not going to be having any areas be put in there. So I do tend to take that. When you view your clothing, and I tend to wear a lot of darker colors, but because we're traveling more in the summer and heading out, more to a coastal area, more of my tops and everything are more in the lighter colors. So I definitely have more of my neutral bras in here, and I just have one of my black. So kind of look at your clothing and to know what bras you're taking. I also know I wear a lot of off the shoulder, so I make sure I have my strapless bra in there. So as you're looking at things, make sure that it's correlating to what you need. And then I just have a few sleepwears and everything in there. I also, one of my bags, this is all my hair supplies. go in here. So if I know I'm just gonna go do my hair, I just need to grab this bag and I can keep everything very organized in there. And then in my other bag, I have more of my, like, because I wear a lot of tanks, things like this, and t-shirts. That will all go in here, my bathing suits. But I wanted to show you one of the things that I'm very excited about this time taking is, I love this. This can be worn for my bathing suit. I try to really intermix my stuff. This, because we get chilly, I can, like you said, I can throw this on with even my, if I have like some white shorts on and I just need something to stay cool. This can be made into a short, which is so cool. I'll have to show you how to do that, probably on one of my trips, but this actually is a shirt. So I can actually make this into a short. I can wear it open like that if I even felt like it. So I can wear this during the day. So it just doesn't have to be for the pool, but I actually love this. And this is, it just feels like where we're going, so love that. So I want to share that with you. The other thing, I'm just going to go through a couple of the clothes that I got just to, it's not so much that what I'm showing you has to be that you need to get. What I want to do is just kind of give you some ideas on how I think, how I intermix my clothes. So definitely, we're gone for 21 days. I am not packing for 21 days per se, like 21 outfits. I don't work in outfits. I work in how I can intermix things. So what I have is I definitely have some of my fun pants. I love to wear ankle pants. Our evenings will be a little, oh, check your weather for sure where you're going. So I just checked the other day. So our evenings are going to be a little cooler, but our days are going to be absolutely beautiful in the 85, 90s, but our evenings will cool down. And then when we head up north, I will be cooler. So I keep that in mind. Ankle pants, these always stay cool for me. So if I want to throw on a t-shirt and then a jacket, I'm good with that. And so I could intermix there. I do take with me though, one jean jacket. I love that I can, so if I need to on the plane, I'm gonna just throw this on and I'll be warm. And then if I need to, because I'm really cold, I will be taking this piece to give me one more layer for traveling. So that's what I consider my worst scenario when I'm traveling, that I'd be at my coldest if the planes grow cold. And then I just relayer down as I need to. So love the jean jacket. It intermixes with so many things. So cute with shorts, which I'll be taking quite a bit of. So this I will be taking with me. The other thing that I wanted to show you, this outfit, so in love with. These are pants. If you can find one matching combo, if that's a good word to put it, like this is a shirt. Absolutely cute with shorts, my pants, you know, anything that I'm doing with my white pants, I can go with shorts, I can even wear it with my black. These colors will definitely intermix for me. I can stay casual with this. But the nice thing is, and I love these too, and because we're a little mixed with our weather, this is a matching pant. So together, absolutely darling. If I want to go out for the evening, maybe I'm wearing this during the day with my shorts and we're going out for the evening and it's cooling down, I'll throw on the pants. So things like that. Maybe one, I always make sure I have one very intermixable outfit in there. This is also part of that set. Love this. This is a skirt, which is fabulous. It can then become a dress. And I can also use the skirt and go into my top. So this is my one go-to, oh, and actually this is fabulous. The material on it won't wrinkle, which is another thing to think about. But this is great. If I had my bathing suit on and maybe I didn't feel like wearing the other one, I could just pop this over, take this down to the pool. So these kind of pieces are extremely versatile to take. And I really like intermixing those. So that's my one major go-to. That can all be done in black if you wanted to find pieces like that in intermix. I just didn't stay as black in this scheme because we are heading, it's summer, so I didn't want to stay too black. Not that I don't have some black pieces, but if it was in the winter, I definitely would, it'd be a turtleneck, it'd be my long pants, you know, so I can take that outfit into it. So just, it's not that it has to be this outfit, but just adjust that you know you have 3-4 intermix pieces going in there. So I absolutely love that. I do know that we are having a special evening. So if you are having a special dinner and you know you need a special dress, loving this, taking this. So that's what I know. I needed at least one special dress for that. I also know that, and I can use that, I think we might be doing 2, so I know if I need to, I can take that for both of those evenings. I do have a black casual dress. I know Jessica just did a little cute thing with it on her reel, but it can be worn with tennis shoes and my slides and heels, belted. So take a very basic dress too that can kind of be intermixed going out or during the day if we're just touring, things like that. The other thing which tends to happen, and I know when we travel, we usually will have like we get up very early, so I like to just kind of get up and judge just a teeny bit and then go down and get our cafes down, you know, especially where we're going. So I don't need to be dressed, but I need to be dressed. I am so in love, and I've got about 4 of these and all a little different, but the bra is actually included in here. Love this. So this is really cute to take. And again, it depends what shoe I put on here. I can actually kind of take this into evening if we're not, you know, just kind of hanging out through town. My jean jacket with this would be absolutely darling. Throw jewelry on, then I know I've just kind of spruced it up a little bit. But a great little morning outfit, or we're just kind of trolling the town a little bit in the morning. This is fabulous. So I do have several of those, and those are through Soma. But I think the main thing for me, I love that my bra will go in there, or is actually built in there, so my comfort level will be huge. Especially if we travel trains, sometimes we'll do that. So we'll be on the train for 3-4 hours. And again, I think for me, the biggest thing is always my back bra thing, clip it in there. I do have a really cute little jogger set. This is by Juliana Rancic. Love this, the material won't wrinkle. And again, I can take this into dressing up, dressing down, throw a bandana on. I actually have a bandana that I'll be throwing on. I have a couple scarves that I can add to this. So I like to things that I could absolutely, as you can tell, transition. And I have my, you know, a few dresses in here just because they're cool. But love my jean jacket. And again, you know, you can take this from day to evening very easily. And the weather it'll be very conducive for weather there. I definitely take a couple sweaters, things like that. Again, if I wanted to just throw this on. So I might even, just because of where we're flying, I might just take this into my bag too. Something like that. If I just need something light, but to be covered up. See how cute that is. So you can do that too. So I love having these. These are great to take. If the jean jacket's maybe just a little bit heavier, so I tier my jackets a little bit too. I'll have my jean jacket. I have this kind of sweater, jacket-y kind of thing for me. And then I do know, which I love my off the shoulders. Love this top. Very romantic, kind of a special day. Again, I could literally put this on with black shorts. It'd be darling. If I take my ankle pants, dress it up, and then depends on the jewelry, but this even with black shorts would be absolutely darling. And I've had this, oh my God, forever. And I love this. This is pants and a shirt. very light, is very fitting for where we're going. So some of the wardrobe changes or choices that I made in here are because of where we're going and what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be beachside. We're going to be hitting more of the smaller towns through there. We will be taking some classes for food, which I'm so excited about. So I want to be dressed more than like if I'm just running around getting some coffee too, but I want to make sure I stay cool. So as you can see, my scheme, even though I do have some black pieces in here, most of it will be on the cooler side. More of my whites, a lot of whites and a lot of beiges, so I can intermix, and then I threw in colors. When I travel for winter, which is very interesting, I tend to be a lot of black, and I'll take one pop of color so that I can intermix that color. This trip though, because my white is gonna be so basic, I can add different colored shirts, and I'll show you in a minute, but like I have a little jeans skirt here, very cute with a couple of those, even a tank, even like this tank, and throw on my little black flats. That would be fun too. But I do pop in some colors, and I don't worry about that I'm matchy, just how where we're going feels. So this absolutely feels more on the coast. So I have my corals, and don't forget I had my one scarf that I was wearing. This would be fabulous with that. If I just need something a little off on my shoulders, even that mixes. So I did stay with a few items, my scarves that I'm taking, that I did kind of correlate my clothing, but it all kind of works as you're thinking through this. I did want to share though too that I've been doing this for a week. Not because I'm filming, which helped, but I always, even if I'm going for a few weekends, I lay things out, think through, take away, because I had other pieces in here and I'm like, I really probably won't need them. And I take other things, oh my gosh, I can't forget about this evening. Let me make sure I have another, occasion that we're going to, or oh, I forgot that, I just need something to go down for coffee. So I grabbed a few more of those because that'll be most of our trip. So as I think through how I'm gonna live my trip, I kind of visualize it. I then think, what do I need to wear? So this stays out, and I go keep back and forth, intermixing, pulling, taking out, and making sure it's just right by the time I get there. I absolutely have my shorts, and so you can see that's probably more the bulk of this. I have some gorgeous black, blues, corals, and again, I know I can correlate my coral and coral together if I was feeling that, or my blues. White absolutely goes with everything, and then I always have my staple black shorts. Purses wise, again, because where I'm going, this would normally be black. If it was probably more winter, or if I was in a red theme going, I might take one of my red Brahmin bags. It's heavier, so I still make sure my day bag's gonna be light. Love this bag, it's gonna be great with all the colors. I always make sure I have waters and bones and things like that. So I usually can't go into a real small bag, like one of those. I need something this size, especially if we might be going all day, this is a great size for me, and it's kind of a tote, but it does zipper in there, so I can keep any of my documents safe that I might be having. So I love this purse. I will take, this just happens to be a Brahmin bag. I love the size of this. Sometimes these bags can get too little for me. And I know, like, let's say I'm just going down for coffee. Love this bag. It's just enough for me to put my glasses, my phone. That's probably about all I'm gonna take if we're just gonna go grab like a quick bite. I maybe don't need all that, or, because I'm more worried about if I need waters or things like that I need to not hold on to. So that's why I'll grab that if we're gonna be gone longer. But if we're just popping down, and this is a little dressy, so I feel like if I'm in a little dressier mode, it's still dressy. If it's just the morning for going for coffee, and I just need my glasses, my phone, I will definitely just take this. These are my three. So I have my big weekender that I'm taking, And then what's nice is, let's say I take some of my money or things like that, I will stick that smaller bag in here if I want to, or I take a colored wallet. So from this one, which has all our money and passports and all those kind of things in there, I don't need to carry that with me all the time, especially if we have a safe. So I transition it into something about this size, and that will carry. I like that it zips. I don't need to worry about it opening. If I need something real quick, I can put it in here. So these two will be how I intermix, moving from getting there to being there and just running around. This does fit into that Brahmin bag if I need to, so that helps too. So that's how I organize those things. And one other thing, I'll go over my shoes, but I do take our weight. This is, God, I've had this forever, but we're always, because we're shopping, this will weigh our bags for us, so we're not at the airport scrambling when they tell us we're slightly overweight. So I love making sure I have that last minute. I'm gonna go over my shoes just briefly, and I think we're just about done. So I'm just gonna go over that. Like I said, my tennis shoes will go into my bag with me. Love these. Absolutely intermix all my outfits. Love these shoes. Super comfortable. I like that it's a wedge in an espadrille, because when we're walking the streets of Italy, especially, they're very uneven, or even if we just walk downtown Palm Springs, I can't wear my pumps because of the streets and things like that. So if I know I'm doing walking, it's not that I don't want to wear a heel, it's just, it destroys my heels. So I know I won't be doing that. These absolutely can be dressy, casual, shorts. I know I can intermix that with any of my outfits to dress it up. So it's hard for me not to have a heel, but I consider this kind of shoe actually kind of works as my heel, or how I feel that I can be dressier. These, which I have two sets of flats, or three actually, but these are by Anne Klein and Flex. Walk for days and days and days on these things. So if I don't feel like wearing my tennis shoe, I have a black pair and I have a cordovan color shoe with that. That's how much I like these. These sit really easily in my bags, and I can even like throw them in here if I want to, because maybe we're gonna go out with these, but I need these little guys just in case we're walking back from a restaurant or walking to a restaurant. So these can easily slip into my bag. This is how I consider being able to dress up. It happens to be these White House. These are absolutely beautiful, and I love my pearls. But I love the whiteness that shows on here with the black. So this is kind of like what I would consider, instead of maybe throwing on a heel, that I'm gonna dress up my outfit, but it's going to be done with a flat. So you can see, even as I took this outfit, even just throwing these on, and then maybe one of my white sweaters, and then having all my pearls on, I can just absolutely elevate this outfit. And these are absolutely darling, looks cute with shorts, my ankle pants, some of my dresses that I'm wearing, even my jean one. So I love that. So I know I'm gonna intermix my shoes quite a bit. I think and I'll let you know when I weigh my bag, but everything so far I know should be just fine. I absolutely love these shoes. And what's nice is it's not a pointed heel. And I love my heels. So this is gonna be what I like to take for being part of a heel, but not like a pump that I normally would do. As you can see, even if I threw this on, how much different, that just changed my outfit. And I'm a lot in my whites and some of my dresses and off the shoulders. And these I can easily walk quite a bit, and that will elevate my outfit. So, and it comes with a really cute belt that matches, because what I like to do is when I wear some of my like lighter sweaters or jackets, I'll actually then take that belt and use it that way. Both my black and my cordovan colored shoes I bring those two belts. I intermix between the cordovan and the black. I know these kind of shoes I'll be wearing the most, and then adding in my other shoes as needed. So these are my go-tos, and my tennis shoes probably for most of our, because we're gonna be walking quite a bit, that I'll have or keep these in my purse. And then I always like my belts. So I just take those two colors and I can intermix basically between all those. So if you have any questions, I know this has been long-winded, but I hope that helps, and happy travels if you're going to be traveling, and take care.